What's up, YouTube? What's up, Twitch? How y'all doing? Hope you had a good day. And for this live stream, I will be comparing phase one, phase two, phase three, phase four, and phase five movies one by one, just by the movies, stuff like that. What's up, Barcode?
Is
What's
it
up, Barcode?
done?
For this live stream right here, I will be rating just the rank each movie just from phase one, two, three, four, all the way to the current phase.
Okay.
It's on that on your stream.
Okay.
That for like the biased MCU fans who would try to clip this and stuff like that, just I say I'm being biased. That's what I do in my each phase and stuff like that. Just for them not to have an excuse and say that I didn't give all the phases a chance based on stuff I be seeing. That the
Yeah.
Disney MCU fans boys be doing it. Saw that dark on the Batman film that Christopher Nolan made. And plus, I'll be
Yeah.
asking him. I say, half y'all Marvel movies is not even better than Batman Begins. And y'all think y'all universe a masterpiece? What I be seeing,
Hmm.
and that's how they I don't like most of it. And kind of like the bad thing for me, kind of like the bad thing for me, what I be seeing, it's like I be seeing biases pop up
Yeah.
kind of for the MCU and companies too. Oh man, I be, because like the companies seem like some of the companies seem like shoot they don't even try to be, and that's kind of like the bad thing that kind of gets them in trouble. I think in my opinion.
Yeah.
And and kind of like for me in my opinion, where I like comparison, it sounds like the storytelling, the actors and stuff like that. That's what get me
Yeah.
to compare each phase.
Yeah. Flash good for them. So
I think in my opinion would be a good thing to do.
yeah. You like Wi-Fi.
But it seems like now, in my opinion, when you try to be unbiased about it, it kind of seems like the
Yeah.
fans don't like it if they're a fan of
Yeah.
that product, and and especially the Disney MCU, shit, you can't even criticize it if the storytelling don't even make sense on it
Yep.
and stuff like that.
Like stuff like yeah.
And okay, so oh yeah, I see the list of the Marvel Cinematic films, but the thing
Oh
about
yeah.
it, in my opinion, it's like now people say that Incredible Hulk was part of the universe, but we know when the MCU first started, they did even count the Incredible Hulk as part of the MCU, and now the Disney
Yeah.
fanboys just want to claim it to talk some. It's part of the MCU. I'm looking at them. I say, wait a minute. Wasn't y'all the main people that said y'all didn't need the Incredible Hulk movie just to build on the MCU? And but that's I was saying this back then that I was saying that the Incredible Hulk will be part of the MCU in the future or something like
Yeah,
that, and I was right. Ain't
yeah,
none of
Hawkeye,
them
yeah,
people
that's
saying
right.
nothing right now who was saying that.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Just good thing about it. Shoot, I wish I had a YouTube channel back then. Just kind of because that's what some of those same people will not give me credit. I bet they wouldn't. I bet they wouldn't. That
definitely.
they would try. I copy them most of the time and stuff like that. And and kind of like for me, I think the list should be coming up.
Um,
Um, be, be saying about it, ain't this phase 5 they on or phase 4 still they on?
um, pretty sure it's the I think four, I think, or no, I think five. I messed up some of that. It's one or the other. Hey there.
Wait a minute. So I think I got that. Oh, what's up, Dirk? Oh, you want to come in that you could because then for this ice cream, I will be rating each of these films based on phases. And some of these MCU fanboys just want to come in and challenge me on it, they could. Because a link right there in the chat. Just for anybody, just for anybody who want to challenge me on it and stuff like that. And and kind of like for me, right, in my opinion, and stuff like that, shoot, that because think about it, some of the MCU fanboys still gonna give me credit. They still want to do it. Okay. Um. Phase 1, they got Iron Man, the first Iron Man, 2008. Wait a
Um,
minute. Director John Favreau. Didn't John Favreau did the Mandalorian too? The first 2 seasons.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think
He,
that's him.
the tone can't
Yeah,
change him. Yeah,
because they, yeah, and he did the art. Oh shucks, he know how to make good superhero stuff based on the source material. And
yeah,
these is the kind of directors that Marvel need. It sound like directors who able to come in, do the source material, and
yep,
and it's actually make a good story. That's what we need. But it seems like
yeah,
Marvel going by politics instead of them going by the best person that qualified for the job. So that's
yeah.
just me. Iron Man
Yep,
2. No, Iron Man 1, May 2nd, 2008. I'll give that movie um A minus. That's my grade for it. That
yep.
the first movie. I give it an A minus. What's your grade you got for it?
Oh, which one?
The Iron Man 1, the
Oh,
first one.
good. Uh, what number rating?
Okay. No,
It's
you get a number or just a letter.
I gave it A for yeah.
Okay. Um, The Incredible Hulk. This movie right here is actually underrated, and this is a lie.
Yeah,
Be-
go ahead. Sorry.
because we all know that the MCU did not put the Incredible Hulk as part of the universe. They know they didn't do that.
Yeah, yeah, I believe it.
Uh, but this movie is better than is better is better than some stuff that's in phase 4 and 5 right now.
Yeah,
Based
better.
on based on shoot that me, I give this movie a B plus. A B plus being just being like a standalone movie. I give it a B plus.
Yeah, I'd be honest. Yeah, B plus for sure.
Okay. Iron Man 2, 2010. That was the second movie of the MCU.
Okay. So,
That The fights was good, but the story didn't make sense in some points. I give it like a C plus.
I did, but
A,
yeah, I did. Yeah,
a C
the
plus
live
base.
action plus, but
Yeah,
I got that. Yeah, C plus rat. Five and two.
yeah, yeah. Thor one, the best out of the four movies, which is sad.
Yeah, right side.
I give that. I give it a C plus because the movie could have been better, but it
Yeah,
was cool though. I give it a C plus.
I
Okay.
got that. Yeah, C plus.
And um, let me see. Captain America: The First Avengers. Um, it was a good movie. I give it a B minus.
Yeah, to be honest,
I,
yeah,
I
for first Captain Marvel movie. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, just for the story, the action and stuff like that, and being like the first Captain America and stuff like that. It was a lot of unknowns going into this movie just to see if Marvel could have sell Captain America just to the public.
yeah,
I gonna be and plus the first Avengers, I give that movie a minus.
yeah, I got it. Yeah,
A
C plus.
minus. That that yeah. And and for everybody that's watching that's part of the MCU, everything like that, that some of y'all Disney people, shoot. And kind of like for me, in my opinion about that, um, and kind of like first Avengers movie, I give it an A minus. Um, what's your rating for Barcode? The first Avengers.
Also A minus is good. Yeah, sorry, good. Yeah, good.
Wait, is there a
Okay.
way to read my full name?
I have a I have a flunk, but thank you very much.
Yes, that's what it
No.
is.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
oh, sucks. Oh, sucks.
Oh, hmm.
Um, Dirk, what is your rating for the first Iron Man?
What are we talking? Like five,
Uh,
like 5 stars or like
you could give a
10 out of 10 or
you could give a you could give a letter or just a number.
okay. I'm gonna go. So first Iron Man,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go A minus.
Okay. Just a Incredible Hulk.
I'm gonna go B minus.
Okay. The same grade I give it. Iron Man 2.
B minus
Okay. Um.
because the
On the
villain.
oh. Just the first Thor movie.
B plus.
Okay. Uh, Captain America, the first Avenger, the first Captain America.
This is a little bit biased, Nick, but I'm gonna go A minus as well.
The last one for Phase One, it just the Avengers movie, the first Avengers.
God tier. I'm just kidding. A
Okay.
plus. A plus.
Okay.
And
Uh-oh.
then that's what we're at
Phase
though, right?
Two.
Yep. Okay.
Iron Man 3.
Hmm.
Iron Man 3.
I'm
What
in
you
three
give
with
it?
the kid, right? Is the
That was
kid
with
walk
the
right? The kid,
that was
right?
with the rings and the I think the plot twist.
Wasn't the kid where it was Iron?
Oh yeah, that yeah.
Yeah, the
Iron,
kid wasn't in there that much,
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, yeah, okay.
but
Yeah,
I
he
think
was
it
in
was the
second and
it
third
was the
one, I think.
plot twist one, right?
No.
Yeah.
What was it? What was it, Zill?
Yeah,
Who was
yeah,
the
it was
villain
in the
again? I
third one.
forget who the villain. Who?
That it it was Am. It was
Yeah, that's
Am
right. That's
and
right. But
plus the
they
Mandalorian.
posed
I think.
what's his name posed as the so-called villain.
Oh,
The rings.
Trevor. That
So
Shang-Chi father.
I actually like
Uh,
that plot twist.
Oh yeah. I mean, Clint in Shang-Chi one false Mandarin
yeah.
name for yeah.
As a movie whole, it was kind of childish,
But we understand it later on, yeah.
but as for the plot twist, it was and the story was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go B plus.
Okay. The Door of the Dark World, the second one.
God tier.
The
Oh,
best one
plus.
got
Oh no.
No,
best
I
Oh
know it
horror
was a
film.
horrible film, but I liked the tone of it because it was
yeah.
serious,
Oh yeah. The
regardless how
tone.
bad it was written.
Yeah. So the
Yeah.
tone. I like the tone though. It just was the writing of the movie that they make
Yeah, so
sense at
I would
some
just
point.
give for it. I would probably give it a B minus or a C plus, just
Okay.
because of the seriousness of the tone. And
Okay.
that movie gets a lot of heat because the writing, but heck, I rather have I did not like Ragnarok
I didn't either. I didn't.
because I technically wanted Ragnarok to be darker than Thor: The Dark World.
But it got
It's supposed to
opposite
be.
though.
It's
It's
supposed to have.
exactly it was supposed to be, but they completely made it to a joke,
Yeah.
and I hated it.
We about to get to that movie on Phase 3. Uh,
Yeah.
um.
I'm
Uh.
sorry,
uh
I threw us off, but Dark World for me
okay. That.
C plus or B minus. But Barco, go ahead.
For Dark World Dorm,
Yeah, Dark
uh
World.
B?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, B for him.
Okay. Um. My rating for Iron Man 3 C
You mean
plus.
Dark World? Oh yeah, you got to do Iron Man.
Iron Man
Yeah.
3 is C plus. Because that plot twist could be a little bit better, but I feel like tones would have to move. That's the only reason why I got that C plus. And for Door the Dark World, the B minus because of the tone and for they actually took it serious. That's why I like
Yeah.
the Dark World movie. Um, Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
Mm.
I give it the second Captain America.
All
His
right,
okay, good.
I'm just gonna say this.
Okay.
I'm gonna need a. Okay, think of this. Think of
Uh-oh.
the Avengers, the
Uh-huh.
first
Okay.
Avengers,
Okay.
Right.
and then putting glaze over it,
The,
Oh,
like a
shucks.
glaze from a donut. Put it over it,
oh.
Oh, man.
or a cherry on top.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
So
Uh,
I like that one a lot though. But I'll probably still put it like A minus
okay.
or B
The Gar-
plus.
Guardians of the Galaxy, the first one.
wait. Uh,
B
but
plus
yeah.
Oh, okay.
because the
Uh,
story was weak
Yeah. That can
um,
fill.
and the villain was weak too.
Yeah.
my rating for Captain America: Winter Soldier is an A plus for that one for me. And for
I love that
Guardian of the
movie so
Galaxy,
much.
and for Guardian of the Galaxy, the first one, um, I give it a C plus because that ending killed it for me. That ending had killed it. I did not like the ending. I did not like them dancing and trying to
You're
get
right.
along.
You're right.
Yeah.
I said you supposed to be Guardian of the Galaxy. You supposed to be fighting. Why are
Yeah.
you dancing? That
And
makes
then
no
they
sense.
put the Infinity Store together,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and this, and we
and
saw the logic of it before, and then just
and
unite
Whatever.
Peter
hands, unite hands.
Yeah.
and this one I don't get. Peter Quill by himself is a half god. He should be able to
Yeah.
hold it himself and
Yeah.
be on it.
He has celestial. Somebody, yeah, come on.
I will say,
This,
Guardians has
this,
the best opening.
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. It got that.
it is.
Yeah, it got that.
In the worst movie, you make a joke of it, that's
Yeah,
the intro of it.
and
What?
but the thing about my opinion, n- nobody, in my opinion, could not tell me difference. Guardians One is one of the most overhyped movies up in the MCU.
Yeah, they did
You right.
overhype it.
You right.
Yeah, they did about overhype
That's
it.
one of the most overhyped movies. Because think about it, when I first came out in theaters,
I,
everybody said that movie was good, the action was good. I went in it, I said the most of the movie, I said, okay, it's good,
I
but
like
that's what.
Volume 2 more than Volume 1 now.
Yeah, I say this, I say
Yeah,
this in comments all the time, and people kills me in the comments, bro. I try saying this, people kills me in the comments talking
The
about
only
some
reason why
Guardians
nobody
One
likes it
better.
is there's too many sexual innuendo jokes in
That's
that
the
movie.
point. That's
But
the
literally,
point.
what's funny is MCU freaking does it all the time.
Yeah,
yeah,
And then,
yeah. It was Dan throwing for it. Come
just
on.
because you can see it doesn't.
yeah.
Yeah,
That
it's those we can understand about the jokes. That's why.
And that's
and
what the
content.
MCU literally stands for. That's what's funny. Any comic book film, and that's what's funny too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's the audience they have, and you're complaining about that.
yeah. And for the next movie, The Avengers, The Age of Ultron. What you giving it? What rate you giving Age of Ultron?
You know,
ooh,
you know, from the trailer when that first dropped, darn you Hydra 2 for leaking that trailer.
I
If you
hate
know,
that.
you know.
Yeah, yeah, I
yeah.
know. I was mad too. I was mad. I was mad.
Darn you Hydra. Um, I was disappointed with that movie. Just the way how they used Ultron.
And that should have been a two-part movie, in my opinion.
It
That
should
should
have
have
been a two-part movie.
Yeah, I agree on that.
And they nerfed Ultron a lot and made Vision OP as fuck.
Yeah, even
been.
Carrie Anner.
But you look at the comic books, Vision is OP though with
I
the
know, but they
with the
nerfed
stone.
Ultron like crazy.
Yeah, like turn down his big villainous very
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
but
did.
but
Uh, yeah, but
but the thing, in my opinion, is just I did think Josh Whedon had wanted to do it in two parts, but Kevin Feige just got an ego and he want to move
Wait,
on
they
to the
brought him
next.
back for part 2?
They put me in a two part Age of Ultron movie.
I
Paulson,
Marvel
wish
put
it
oh my
was.
god, come on, it'd be better. At least give him more story cap. Better, I mean,
how Marvel is. So they just want the ticket sales and that's it. That's all they
make
want.
money out of that
And
for
you know
them.
what they should have done
What
with that movie? Like you said, they should have split.
the
They
movie
should have split
stories?
that up, and they didn't.
No. Plus, you
They
get
should have
Vision.
split that into two
Um,
movies, but they should have did something like a cliffhanger similar to Infinity War. I really
yeah,
would have liked that.
yeah, go on that for
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Plus, you get
But
Vision.
I would rate that like a B plus or B minus.
Yeah,
The Ultron movie, I give it a C plus.
Yeah,
I give
same
it.
too.
Be,
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh my
because that
goodness! Oh my
it
goodness!
seems what
Sacramento beat the Warriors.
what? Oh, so
Yeah,
the warrior sad, bro. The warrior sad.
yeah. There's
What?
2.9 seconds left. Sorry, I had to put that in. Yes.
that's fine.
That's an embarrassment, though. That's an embarrassment.
Yeah. Plus, Vision. You get Vision, allow him to live millionaire. What? How's the logic of that?
I'm a Cavs fan, so I don't like anything Warriors. Okay,
I
Really?
don't. Yeah, I don't. I like the
but
players, but the team.
back to the topic. Sorry, I just had to butt in because
That's
That's
fine.
Uh,
really exciting.
and it plus like the Ant-Man movie. What should I give the
Uh,
Ant-Man movie?
the-
The first
But that came
Ant-Man.
after Ultron, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it
I
now.
like, I'll give it A because a funny scene with where Andrew versus Falcon. That's good.
Okay.
That's very funny
I like
scene.
the
Look at it.
scene with the top on the train.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the fighting.
And
oh yeah.
then the train hits something and it, falls over.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
man.
in Red Dollar, Dollar, Dollar's
Y-
kick room.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Oh man.
but
Oh.
I'd probably
good.
give that a C plus,
Uh,
Okay.
maybe even a C minus.
Okay. Because my
Oh, he's lagging. No.
oh, that trip almost cut now.
report it is a B minus to be like a first Ant-Man movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's me with some of
Yeah, I agree with
his
you.
acting skills and that
yeah. It makes fun for me. That's why A. For the
All right.
scene with Falcon.
Here's the big one.
Okay,
I'm just say it.
go ahead.
F this movie. Worst movie of the phase
Yeah,
because of what the source material
face off.
originally was.
Yep.
F that movie.
Mm-hmm.
AKA Captain America Civil War. F that movie.
Ti.
So I would say C minus though.
Yeah. I mean, Spider-Man did in terms of what the
The
sword.
only
I
hype
mean,
thing
yeah,
about that movie was
the
Spider Man,
Spider-Man. Yeah. At
and
least
then
Spider-Man like. Well,
and then
okay.
and then
Mm-hmm.
don't you just love how they just? I never read the entire storyline, but I knew some big parts because it was a Civil War is
Right.
like one
Yeah.
of the most known, you know,
Comics. Yeah.
storyline ever
Yeah.
throughout comics,
Mm-hmm.
DC and Marvel.
Yeah.
And the moments in that storyline is just completely, completely just basically
Disrespect.
it's an embarrassment to the in the film. It's a joke.
Yeah. It is.
The
Yeah.
entire film is a joke.
Yep.
Do I dare
Definitely joke.
tell do we dare tell what the original intent of the Accords were? On why the Accords were happened?
Yes.
Do you want to
Yes.
explain
You
to the
do.
audience?
You
Barcode.
actually explain it. Actually.
So if I'm familiar, because I'm mostly DC guy, but if I'm familiar of it, basically I don't know what issue it, but I know that the reason why the Accords happened originally in the storyline was because a bombing, I believe, right? Or an incident at a school, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Or,
That's why
yeah.
the Accords happened.
Yeah.
But I think I know why they changed it from the
Yeah.
movie, but it's just, a missed opportunity
Yeah.
from like something drastic in the MCU like that at the time.
Yeah.
And then stinking Sony waited like 15, 16 years just to give the rights to freaking,
Spider-Man.
Marvel.
Yeah.
And we can't, build up to the most important part of that stinking storyline where
Yeah.
where he reveals his identity
Yeah.
to the public.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, it's a waste of a movie. It's a waste of
Yeah.
money.
Yep.
They dead ass could have made that the final film
Yeah.
or the fourth film,
Yeah.
but
Mm-hmm.
it's just aggravating. And it the only time in that movie that I felt
That's
that they
good.
were against each other. Do you know when?
When Tony found out his parent got died by Bucky.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That was the only time. The
Yeah.
only time in the freaking movie that I felt like it was Civil War.
Yeah.
that they hated each other.
Yeah.
The airplane fight sucked. The
Yeah.
airport, that fight sucked.
Yeah.
It was mid.
Yep.
There was no motivation of why they were fighting for real.
Yeah.
Like they were basically their explanation was, "Oh, you're not choosing
Each
this
other.
side, so we gotta fight you."
What? Yeah.
That's basically what it was.
Like seriously, no more than just so
There was
plain.
more to that storyline. If I'm familiar, there's more to that story than why the motivation of why they were fighting each other. And
Yeah.
the and the and the
Sure.
and movie completely made it into a joke.
Yeah. It did. Yeah.
Sorry, I just had the rant because there's so many Marvel fans that think it
Yeah.
sucks.
It
The
does.
movie
Yeah.
sucks.
Yep.
From an
When it goes.
adaptation of the storyline, it sucks.
Yeah. When it goes fine, that's it. But yeah.
It just
Fighting Bucky.
boggles my mind how is he getting back in here? Sorry.
Go ahead.
Is he getting back in here? I'm sorry. I'm just
Alright.
ranting off of that movie for how stupid, you know, biased
Oh
Marvel fans can
yeah.
be.
Yeah. There's a Black Panther made that movie serious.
Yeah, exactly.
It did. Yeah.
And then they blame it on
A one.
they dead ass blame it on Wanda.
Yeah. Come on.
Who originally did the bombing in that storyline?
Ah.
I forget.
Oh. Yeah. Me too. Yep.
Hold on, can you look it up?
I'll understand.
Because this is kind of important. Everyone might need to know this.
Okay.
But in the movie, everyone, in Civil War, the movie, Captain America, um, basically, if you've seen it, you've seen it, but you should have already seen it by now. But basically, Wanda, her powers are from a bomb or something, right?
I mean, her origin in One Division, yes.
No, 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 no. Captain America, Civil War.
Um. Yeah.
She grabs like
Yeah.
a bomb
Yeah. She did.
and
Yeah.
at like her own like
That's right. Yeah.
containment, like using her powers,
Yeah.
and it
Invisible.
basically
Yeah.
just hits the Union or something,
Yeah. It did. Yeah.
and
The
it made no sense.
Yeah.
It was just disappointing, and it was like, oh my goodness, then you got all these Marvel fans. Oh my goodness, this is the best Marvel movie ever. This, that, and this and that.
Uh,
It's
okay. I
just
found it.
it's not the best movie. To me, so Captain America: Civil War is mid
Let me paste it in the chat for you.
from a film. From a
Yeah.
story, it's one of the worst ones.
Yeah. Check in private chat. Yeah. That's I actually set it up.
Who did it? Numerous familiar faces and people were killed. Okay, cool. Numerous familiar faces and innocent people were killed, and the man was still incapable of fully healing. Even when sacrificed themselves to his soul. Yeah, that's right. That's Queen. Yeah. Yep,
And
that's right.
wasn't it Zemo that had started that thing? It
Yeah,
was
the
Zemo or something.
Zemo did the bomb on the school
Yeah.
in the storyline issues. It's
Yeah,
just aggravating that I understand, but for how epic that storyline was, and if you're gonna be accurate towards to the comics, you should have kept it.
Yeah.
You should have kept the real reason and not just put it all on Wanda.
Yeah.
But I
the,
understand for
the general public.
yeah.
Hmm.
Plus, I think it was at a time where actually, yeah, it was 3 years after that Connecticut thing happened with
Yeah,
the school, the
yeah.
kids. So that, yeah, you know what?
Yeah,
Yeah, I understand. It's just aggravating though. You say you're dedicated to the comics, and you ruin like as a film, you ruin one of the most
I
iconic storylines ever in
yeah,
in
Yep.
comic history in general.
because think about it. I hate to say this. I hate to
Yeah,
say this. If DC had it, DC would have put everybody that's supposed to be in that movie.
DC would
DC
have
just would put
made
them in
that.
there.
Better. Yep.
Cause that's just me.
That's freaking.
Because
That's their kingdom come.
Yep.
Heck,
yeah,
that is Kingdom Come is
yeah,
far worse than far more serious than Civil War.
Yep.
yeah,
At least from a DC perspective. I don't know,
and
you know what I mean. But
Yeah.
but I would give that as from a movie standpoint B minus, from a story standpoint for how I I I, I hate that movie so much.
Mm.
Um,
I give it a B. I give it a B
I'm
minus
I'm gonna give
based
it
on
a
the characters.
and I hated Zemo in that, so I'm gonna give it a D plus.
And this is me, right? I could be wrong. Hey, y'all tell me if I'm wrong.
Um,
Don't Zemo know how to fight?
yeah, he
Mm-hmm.
knows. Like,
Why can't he
Nope.
fight up in the MCU? Why can't he fight?
Well, let's make him Hannibal. Look, what's from Silence of the Lambs? Let's make him that. Right, Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah,
mhm,
yeah.
Let's make him that.
That makes no
Cry and
sense.
cry about his family the entire movie.
Be-
mhm,
Because think about the last time I checked is that Zemo know how to kill people and he know how to fight
Uh-huh.
yeah,
and just hold his own in comic books. I don't get how time for the Civil War movie that said he see Black Panther he can't fight. I also don't get
yeah,
it. Because he didn't try to fight Captain America. He tried to fight him with a soldier. He would have been dead anyway. He knew that. But you telling me he not trying to fight Iron Man either? Come on now. Come on now. That make no sense.
I know.
That makes no
yeah,
sense.
Doctor Strange.
And plus, in my opinion, and where was
better.
Zemo henchman is at? To fight the Avengers. Yeah,
Yeah.
Doctor Strange, nobody. He tried to fight
Yeah.
nobody.
The one that
Yep.
really ticked me off.
Where's his
Now I remember who did it.
man?
Go ahead.
It was Crossbones.
Ah.
Now I remember who. Remember? I believe
It it,
Crossbones was the
it
one
was
that
Zemo
set
that
that
sent
bomb
it.
off
But guess who set it up
in the
though? It was Zemo
storyline.
though that set him up. Yeah, it was Zemo that set him up though.
Yeah,
They said it.
exactly.
Yep. That's fine.
And I
Yeah,
hated how they used the Crossbones in this freaking movie. It was like a
Yeah.
waste. It was
Yeah.
like
Like
one of the most wasteful, moments
times.
ever in the
Yep.
MCU.
The
because that's
the
what.
nature of it.
Because that's like you look in the comic books, Zemo
It's
that Crossbones is epic. He can fight. He know how to give Avengers trouble. But you telling
yeah.
me in MCU that y'all can't use him the right way? Come on, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
So what are
That's
our
for
grading?
sure.
What are our grades for Civil War? Run it down again. Sorry,
My
Uh.
Civil War grade is B minus. B minus.
Arcun.
Uh. COB.
F this movie. I'm gonna go D
Okay.
plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go D
Yeah.
Let me
plus or
see.
C minus.
Oh, okay. The first the first Doctor
Doctor
Strange.
Strange. Hmm. I didn't watch it, so
Oh yeah, I watched it.
I
It
watched
did.
it.
well,
I
I mean,
give it.
not in theaters.
I'm gonna
Sorry, go
go.
ahead.
I'm gonna go B minus.
Yeah.
But
I
but 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 but
Uh
But
oh. Uh oh.
if you get like trippy before it, it's God tier.
Oh,
If you
Me,
smoke a pack before you know what I'm saying, because it's a trippy movie,
don't
yeah,
and
be
if you
high.
can have fun with it if you get
yeah, I,
high before it.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's why I said it's God tier if you do that. But
yeah.
as a story and film,
But
it's a B
I
minus.
give it a
yeah. But I didn't watch it. I was
I
in
give it
school.
I give it a B minus. But the thing about for me, what made me mad, right, is sound like
Where they put
I
their
watched
mom
the
in.
animated I watched the animated Doctor Strange movie, and that's what I was expecting the same thing for the live action, and I ain't get it. I was
Um,
mad, bro. And that was the thing. I watched that animated version of the big old first Doctor Strange movie, and I went in the theaters expecting Doctor Strange to be scope out, know how to fight, train for a while and stuff like that.
yeah, but
Suck
it
up the
didn't.
energy, the suck up the energy and stuff like that. A big old Dormammu, just using his powers against him, just like the animated version did. Not,
Nothing.
not the version we saw in the MCU.
Okay.
Because at the end, in my opinion, if you get the animated version just of the big old Doctor Strange movie, it wasn't an in that movie based on live action movie, the animated Doctor Strange would kill this one. The animated Doctor Strange movie, the animated Doctor Strange would kill this one. That wasn't phase two. No, not phase two, but phase three of this Doctor Strange movie. I give it a B minus though. But it's cool though.
Yeah,
What's the
me is
next
good.
one?
Guardians,
Uh,
Guardian of the Galaxy
Guardian
Volume Two.
2.
I'm gonna go
I,
B plus or A minus.
Wait, who's the villain was in that
um,
movie? Guardian 2. I forgot.
it was
Wasn't it
Jeff. Dang, God, what his name?
Goldblum was in it?
It,
No,
yeah,
he wasn't in it. My bad. No, he was in Ragnarok.
okay.
I
No,
forget
no,
what
no.
his name.
Yeah, he wasn't right around, but
Yeah,
the other one was Peter
I
Quill
forget who the
found.
villain. I know who the villain was. I just
I
forget
know
the
something.
actor who played him.
he
It
was
was
in
It
Ego.
was
Ego.
Ego.
The
So
Ego was the villain, and
I forget who
Mm.
the actor played
Oh,
because he did awesome.
so it was
let me look it up.
look, it was Ego that Peter Dad
Yeah,
in Volume 2.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
He was the planet. I forget the actor's name.
yeah, okay, and
Wait a minute. Oh, I know. It was Kurt Russell.
Yeah,
It was Kurt Russell.
he did
okay,
awesome as him.
Yeah.
okay, so it's
They should have kept him for about two movies. They probably should have kept him. I think, in my opinion.
My
I
favorite
mean,
part of
what
that
if
movie.
is what?
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
And then the
Oh
and
man,
then
I
the
remember
and
that
then
joke.
the Pac-Man scene.
yeah,
That was fire.
Oh man.
yeah.
Oh wait, no,
Uh,
no. You
Wait,
uh and can we all admit up in here it sounds like volume two just had a better story just than volume one?
yeah,
And why do the MCU people who claim to be comic book people always say volume one is better than two?
no,
I just don't get that.
probably don't want to admit it. Don't want to admit it about it. The first movie and the second one, but the second
Yeah,
better than the first one.
yeah. Because the thing about it, I always be asking YouTube channels that do comic books most of the time who they choose volume one or volume two based on
Yeah,
best story. They always say volume one, but I'm looking at them. I said, did y'all see?
it's not. Yeah,
Did,
not
do
really the
y'all
same
even
story as
see what
the other
could be
one.
better?
Yeah, the story and
Yeah,
everything
the
about it.
story is better. The story is better in my opinion, though. That what people don't get.
Yeah,
and for my rating for it is an A minus. And for that movie was emotional. I almost cried in that movie. I almost cried doing that movie because that
I,
young dude scene. I said, God,
yeah,
duh. I
I give
didn't
it A
cry, but
about.
I didn't cry, but I almost did though. I said, God, though that movie almost made me cry though.
Mantis was the best part of that movie.
I did like her though.
Yeah,
She was
You feel
funny.
love.
yeah, the purr something.
No, sexual love for her.
And she called everybody out
And
because
everyone just started. Well, what's he just started laughing.
Drax.
Drax.
Yeah, plus I think yeah.
Hold on, I
And
got
she
another
had
one. I got another one from Drax. So
But
uh-oh. And she had to learn throughout the movie that she can't say everything that comes on her mind. Mantis,
yeah,
she had to learn that.
learn from them. Yeah,
I said, oh shit. I said, oh shucks. I said, oh shucks. She would have been dead. Working for Dark Side, Lex Luthor, working for
yeah.
Brainiac. She would have been dead.
Hmm.
She would have been dead because she said everything that comes to her head most of the time. Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Hmm. I did I did watch those. Good. I think about it.
That's Tom Holland Spider-Man movie. That's the first.
Yeah.
I saw that one. Mm, I give it a C plus.
Think about yeah.
Because thing about for me, I because thing about it, I'm kind of like comparing Tom Holland Spider Man just to Toby Spider Man one, and time for story and stuff like that. The story is cool, but time for all together, the Toby Spider Man one is still the go. The time for
Yeah.
Spider Man,
I agree on that. Yeah.
that's still the
Yeah.
go. Oh, what you give it? Dirt. Spider Man Homecoming. Wait a minute, he here?
You muted. Derp. You muted.
I'm here. I was trying to find the Drax line.
Because that's Spider Man
Uh,
Homecoming movie. My nerve.
I was trying
Oh,
to. I was trying to
oh,
find the Drax line, Zill. And so
oh,
are you
okay.
on the inside.
oh, yeah.
Oh,
That one
shucks.
part.
Oh,
Oh, shucks. Oh,
you
shucks.
gave your opinion on the Spider-Man Homecoming.
um, that's from a story standpoint. That's actually my favorite one out of the
Or
all of the
Tom.
Spider-Man Tom Holland ones. From a story standpoint,
The history. Yeah.
because
No, compare that one to Toby.
but from the film, I would probably say
Yeah. Just the
B
film.
plus, B plus,
Oh, shucks. Me and
I
you
or
mean,
disagree
B
on that.
minus.
I give it a
yeah.
C plus. I give it a C plus.
Really?
Um,
I
because the thing about it, you got to you
Well
got
then,
reference just for Toby Spider Man.
No Way Home better not be above a C plus.
I got to see
It
I
first.
shouldn't be
Look for more stuff in there.
because the
I
writing didn't
mean,
make sense.
yeah. It doesn't
The
justify.
nostalgia
Let me
carried it.
see.
Yeah.
Uh,
Thor.
Don't even get me started
Ragnarok.
on Far From Home.
Yeah.
let me see. That Thor Ragnarok. What's our rate?
The Pit of Hell.
Thor Ragnarok.
Um.
I give it. Let me see.
I forgot
Yeah,
was it.
I
I
got to
forgot
do
the
it
story about
for.
that. What's the
The
story
Pit
about
of
again?
Hell. 50 million piles of crap. Thor Ragnarok. There you go.
I give it
What
a C
is
minus. A
like?
C minus. A
What's the
C
story about
minus.
that?
Just an average movie.
I forgot the movie was about. Can you refresh my memory for that?
It
D.
was hella. It was hella.
Yeah.
Hawk was in it.
Uh,
Korg, just being funny, just being jokey.
That was the downfall of freaking Hulk.
oh yeah. So
And
That was
people
the
yeah,
movie that made him jokey, joke every 5 seconds,
yeah.
I hated
and
that
made him
jump.
into a stupid character.
I give it a D for yeah. Right now. Thank you.
The pit of
I
hell, Zill. The pit of hell for me.
And even
I
Clayton call
would
it
F that
too.
keep
movie.
on telling people. I was keep on telling people it that Thor Ragnarok uh, was the worst story movie after three, and people online got
Criticized.
the nerve to
My
say
thing
that.
is, I absolutely hated what they did with Surtur.
Yeah.
I absolutely hated it.
They made him a joke.
They made him a
Yep.
joke. That whole movie was a joke. Just to, promote
Yeah.
to get people into theaters.
Yep. And
Guess
spend
what
more
happened
money.
this thing?
What?
Guess what the big old director Ty Keeley what Keeley said? He didn't read the comic book. He just made a movie.
No,
Oh, come
no,
on.
no
That.
dip, Sherlock. I knew I knew he didn't read nothing.
He
Yeah, it's
didn't
He
my
read.
never
favorite
does. He
story.
never does.
Oh my
He
God. See
never
who? Why
does from
you
a
doing
creative
a
He did
director?
standpoint.
not read it.
Like, like the director understand the materials. Why you not use the materials? Then don't be a director.
And this is me in my opinion, right? If you make a comic book movie that
They see materials.
that what you read the source material that before you
Yes.
start making the movie, that's what I thought.
Yes, you
Yep.
understand the materials. You understand what you can get, then based off it.
That's what I thought. That you making a movie, you supposed to read the source material and just try to make the source material the best as you can. That's what I
Yeah.
thought you're supposed to
Yeah,
do.
you use material
But
that
it's
you
seems
understand.
because anybody, I just had company something like that, and plus I'll make a comic book movie. I will make my directors read that comic book run just when they just want to make it off. I will
Yeah,
make them
according to
read
the
it.
actors, so for what actresses, they understand the
Yeah,
character more.
yeah. Because think about it, it the actors see that the big old director just don't care about it. They won't care about it either. Just acting it out.
Yeah,
They won't care about it either, and stuff like that.
Ragnarok, the pit of hell for me.
I give
I
it a
hated
D.
that. I hated
They
that
make a
movie.
whole joke for it,
And plus you've seen the big old reviews online when that movie first came out in theaters. People were
I'm
They
gonna
said
saying
the
be
it's
best
funny.
real.
movie.
I
People say
think
it's
that
funny.
was
People say
actually
it's
the
the best one.
downfall of the MCU right there.
Yeah, that movie right down for it.
Everything after that movie has been a joke, or not taken serious, or not written well.
Yep.
Yeah. On the next movie, Black Panther, one of the best movies in MCU. One of the best movies. Black Panther, I give it an A minus. It's not perfect, but I give it an A minus.
I'm gonna give it a B plus
Okay.
Black Panther, I did
because the
watch it.
CGI and because how they use Claw.
Yeah. Plus
That
the
those are my only
But that
complaints.
wasn't yeah,
But as a story, it
but
was
that
pretty good.
wasn't Ryan Coogler's fault though. That wasn't Ryan Coogler's fault. That was Kevin Feige who want to put everybody in the movie.
no.
Just instead of them just by to go by the source material and stuff like that, and just I make
Mhm.
Claw steal some vibranium stuff like that, like he did in comic books. They could have did the same thing in the comic books in this movie, but that's what that it doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Because if we look at it, they can make Black Panther a two-part movie just with two villains.
I did.
Be-
Oh.
because the first villain could have been Claw just for the first villain, and and plus that part two of Black Panther could have been Killmonger, and
Yeah.
that would have been and that would have been a two-part origin movie right there. That would have been good. I don't get it. Marvel got the villains to make the movies two parts. I don't get the reason why they don't do it half the
They didn't
time.
think about the time, bro. Just want to get out. That's it.
Yeah. Let me see. The
But you have
Avengers
any
Infinity
friend
War.
for
Uh,
You
Avengers
know,
Infinity
for there are
I
many
enjoyed it
cookies.
for what it was, but
Yeah,
source material, it's not a very good movie.
yeah. I mean that
How they treated Thanos in that is
great. Yeah,
dog crap compared to the comics.
comics. Yeah,
War. That's
I
the
think
And
I
his
really
that's
motive too,
understand.
especially his motive.
Yeah, plus
that's
Captain
the
America
reason
got
why the
Thanos
motive would
can get
change though.
power,
That
bro.
that's the reason why the motive would change.
I
The
mean,
motive
yeah, but
that the motive would change just because they said that they didn't want to put Adam Warlock in the movie.
So
and
think,
that's
And,
another thing I'm not excited about Guardians 3.
yep.
because
It literally took 6 years to get to Guardians 3.
he was already in Guardians Volume 2 already as a teaser. He was already in it.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
2017.
this
That
will
was
make
six
sense.
years ago.
Yeah, so
He
makes
was
sense to use
already
him, but no.
We literally
because
had to wait 6 years just to get a first what he was gonna look like. And
yeah,
what upsets me is he wasn't in Infinity War, and that he was the main like hero and that
yeah,
saved the day,
yeah,
basically in that
Yeah,
storyline.
yeah,
And you didn't have him in the Infinity War, which really ticks me off.
yeah. And kind of that thing about it, right? And Guardians Volume 3, right? Why is Adam Warlock gold? He's not even gold in the comic
He's
books. He
not
white.
gold.
I don't know.
Why would you
I
make
mean,
him
he's somewhat
gold?
gold, but I don't like the costume, the design of the costume.
Yeah,
No, his suit is blue, red with some gold in it. His face not gold though. I just don't get
yeah,
it.
Huh.
That's dumb. But I give
yeah.
that movie a B plus. It's just what it was. I give it a B plus.
Y- I
Yeah.
mean, the logic how Captain America got Thanos' hand up would be a god, so
Yeah,
eh, the logic of it. So,
I'm gonna just say it,
yeah.
everyone.
And time I check,
good.
I'm just gonna
uh,
say it.
Good.
Thanos was right. That's all I'm gonna say.
oh,
Oh
oh,
yeah.
He was
Yeah.
right.
oh man.
Good.
And kind
Yellow.
of like the other thing, like I thought, right, in Guardians in Infinity War, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why was Captain America able to hold Thanos' hand?
I don't know really. It just should not make sense of it.
Th- That's because the last time I checked, Captain America was human.
Yeah, but still super soldier. Yeah, but that's it though.
No,
Not,
no,
not,
no. This the thing about it. Thanos, the Thanos throughout the movie was beating down people way more powerful just than Captain America, just with one punch.
oh,
And Captain America was able to hold the hand. Come on, now that don't make sense.
yeah.
Based on the storytelling you're telling me, he beat down Hulk in less than 5 minutes. He beat
Yeah.
down he beat down Thor.
Yeah. The Hulkbuster.
Yeah, and he beat
Yeah.
down everybody. And you telling me that this one human with a super soldier serum was able to hold it.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I put a C tier for that and other stuff.
And this might be like a outside theory, the MCU should
Right.
because they, in my opinion, I think that Captain America that was in Infinity War was a scroll, and that might explain why he was able to hold that hand.
I hope. Right. Mm,
One of them super scrolls.
yeah, but time traveling, but mm,
That's what I think.
I mean, Captain America there, right? Is two Captain America, one the past time travel and the one it was visit Picard funeral though. That's his theory about that.
Yeah, and kind of like the next one is Ant-Man the Wasp. What's your grade for that one?
Uh,
And
I'd
that
say
was and that was the downfall of the Ant-Man movies, I think.
yeah, some ghost
Ant-Man
or
too.
something. Phantom something. I forgot her name. Better story. I give it an A.
Okay.
Yeah, because the
Um.
logic of it is better than Quantum
There, what you get Ant-Man the Wasp?
Sir, what your opinion about it? The second Ant-Man movie.
Yeah, because this movie it wasn't better
Makes
than the
sense.
first, but I give it a B minus because the only
Yeah,
thing that saved it was the
Dan
stakes of
Christian.
Ghost that was in it, and
Yeah,
and and
Dan
plus like the
Christian.
introduction, yeah, yeah, they put the introduction of the quantum realm.
Yep.
That's the only thing that saved it.
Yeah. Plus, that Dan Christian makes sense for the logic of it. Of mess up the quantum realm.
Yeah,
There, what your opinion on that?
yeah, and
Ant-Man two.
from
Okay.
did he see it?
Uh,
Because if he didn't saw it, he probably didn't saw Ghost and the quantum realm and stuff like that if he didn't see it.
I don't know.
He probably tried to find that line.
Yeah.
And that got me hard to do right there. This deal with Marvel, just they always take down stuff. And kind of like, oh man, Captain Marvel. Oh man, that was
Oof.
not a good movie.
No, it's not.
That's not a good movie.
No,
And
because
kind of
what is
like
it?
the people, it's not the actress herself I got a problem with.
It's the right who give the actress though. It's the right.
Yeah, it's the writing and stuff that's in it, and
Not even
and
the actress.
plus
Or just writing.
and plus the actors don't make it easy though for the fans to like because make it in media
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Because they like for me, if you push to be like promoting a movie, please don't say nothing. Just talk
Yeah.
about the movie and that's it. Talk about the
Don't
movie.
talk about
That's it.
yourself.
Don't try to go in. Don't try to go into political stuff and not like that. Please
Yeah.
don't do it.
You don't just explain it. Story method.
Yeah,
Just tell the story.
because the thing about me, you supposed to be talking about the act. You supposed to talk about the movie, how you think the movie good and stuff like that. Just talk about how good the movie is.
Yeah.
And kind of like the bad thing, but about this, it sounds like this movie had two directors, not one, but two
Yeah. It feels
directors.
like that.
Just for Captain Marvel movie.
It
Ann
does feel like.
Bolden and Ryan Flick. This me. I say, how are you doing the directing and the writing and play? You still get around. You
Yeah.
doing you doing the directing, you doing the casting, you doing the acting and stuff like that, and you still get around.
Yeah.
That makes no sense. And they kind of like that about it. It was not. It wasn't no. It was an explosion up in the newer comic books and how she got it. But the thing about in the older one, it was Creed that that had gave her the powers up in the older Captain Marvel books. Her trainer just was his name was Captain Marvel, and he wasn't a Creed, but he was an alien race
Yeah.
that was training her and stuff like that, and she wasn't cocky like this before. That up in the older
Yeah.
one, and that's kind of thing that kind of confused me throughout the Captain Marvel movie because they keep on saying Creed, they keep on saying the head people over the council and stuff like that to save people. That's what that when the movie first started, I did not see her save nobody.
Yeah.
She was killing a lot of people, but saving,
Yeah.
I didn't see that. Uh, because thing about it that it, even up in the first Doctor Strange movie, he even saved people, and he was
Yeah.
a rookie doing it. You could see
Yeah.
him saving people, and the you try to tell me Captain Marvel, who's supposed to be a trained soldier, she can't save nobody. I kind of know why because the people was being political during that movie, and she shoot off Arnold Schwarzenegger head doing that same blockbuster. I keep on saying, I said, really, you do not got to shoot nobody head Arnold Schwarzenegger head off that just to see if your power works.
Yeah.
Just open your hand out and you can see it. That's her power set. Wait a minute, that's why I try to figure out that the people who made this Captain Marvel movie, do they know her power set? Because think about it, if they knew her power set, they would know that the character Captain Marvel don't need to shoot no don't need to shoot no blast at her hand just to see if our power's working.
Yeah.
If they read the comic books,
Yeah.
that just me in my opinion about that. Because it seemed like they didn't read the comic books on that.
Yeah.
And
No, you're right.
that movie made $1 billion, which I think, in my opinion, that's $1 billion lie. Um,
Oh,
because like the pictures that I was seeing online, those theaters was empty.
yeah.
And plus, think about it that uh uh that she made that movie overseas, that money overseas, because she didn't make that in America, because the
That's right.
American market was low. It,
Yeah.
it, it had to come from the overseas people that probably don't know about the character, that look at the movie and stuff like that. And for the that Captain Marvel movie, I give it a D minus.
Yeah. I mean, it gets tell about Nick Fury and stuff. I mean,
Yeah, that
stuff
um
on.
that that Nick Fury in that movie is the only reason why I did not give the movie a F. That's the only reason why I didn't
Yeah,
give
because describe
it.
because
It's because
Cowboy
of him.
sandwich.
A
Yep.
D minus. If some of y'all Marvel people just got a problem with it,
Let's talk about it. Just be on live stream. Talk about it now.
that after the video on his live stream, yeah, yeah, and just come in here and speak up for your movie if you want to.
Yeah.
But you still might lose, but I'll give you a chance
Yeah.
based on
Talk about it.
storytelling.
Yeah.
And the next one, Avengers Endgame. It's better than Infinity War, but that just me.
Yeah.
Because tone was better. You could tell by the tone that it is that they were serious about the stuff. Like
Yeah.
the first one was cool, but the second one, the Endgame, was actually good too. And
Yeah.
and, and and plus, like the only thing that disappointed me about this movie, it sounded like Iron Man had to die because that's what this means. I say in my opinion, if they would have had Adam Warlock in up in Avengers Endgame, Tony didn't
That's
have
right.
to
Hmm.
wear that gauntlet.
Plus, in the delay scene, that had
It
Tony
just
Stark
went in.
in the Soul Stone. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and this is
That's
me. Adam Warlock already was in Avengers and the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. You telling me, you telling me in my opinion, you you couldn't fit him inside of this movie? Come on now, that make no sense.
yeah.
Because you brought in one people, you brought in all these people just back that just for the Avengers assemble scene and for them to start fighting. And you telling me you can bring in one person just to play
Yeah.
at Adam Warlock? It's what you telling me. Come on now, that makes no sense. and and put the Marvel people all always be on DC. If they do one thing off different subsidiary, they get mad.
Mm. Yeah.
Marvel did it just for two of the biggest movies, Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. Without the character Adam Warlock. And you can't hear a peep from nobody either.
Yeah.
That when I bring it up sometime the other few chats, which I know in my opinion they might get deleted or just I might get blocked some of the time just
Yeah.
for telling the truth, not just for some Marvel movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And kind of like from let me see the next one, Spider-Man: Far From Home. Uh
What? And give it.
um,
Or mention that. Yeah.
people up in there, people they're not gonna like me, but that movie is a C plus. And plus,
Yeah.
that's
But
like, but I got my
yeah.
reason. This is me. Why? Why would you give somebody else glasses what Tony give you? Tony give you them glasses. He didn't tell you to get them glasses away to nobody. He get them
Yeah.
glasses,
Why though?
and he get them glasses to you for you to help people and stuff like that. He give it to you
Yeah.
that to help people.
Yeah.
Um, it- just because you sad and you can, in my opinion, control the glasses, take the glasses off. That's such a
Yeah.
simple solution. Take the glasses
Yeah.
off and fold it. Because think about it, if he was thinking that on the missiles was just for looking at Flash because that's what Tom Holland had the glasses looking at saying fire at him. That's what that's on him too, Tom Holland, just to take responsibility for doing it. And,
Yeah.
and you give it to Mysterio, I say, come on now. Come on now, that makes no sense. That makes no sense in my opinion. You give the glasses just to a man that you barely know. I'm not about to do that. Come on now. I might be 15 or 16 or stuff like that. Back then, if shoot, I wasn't in that movie. Yeah, I was 15 or 16. So you're not about to trick me and tell me give me the glasses that Tony gave me to have. That junk ain't happening, in my opinion. And this is the reason why I always say that Toby Spider-Man, it always been the best one in the first two movies. Because think about it, because you can't tell me that when Toby would have given Mysterio that's in this universe the glasses that somebody else give him to help him out. Because that's why if you look at it, Toby did even trust Harry just after the father died,
Yeah.
and that's his own friend. Because
Yeah.
he made Spider-Man 2 just after his father died, he didn't even trust Harry that much
Yeah.
based on the stuff that his father was doing, and he even knew just when to trust people and know when not to trust them.
Yeah.
But that as a teenager, I I I even know who to trust and who not to trust. That's easy. That's easy. And by the time the way that man was looking, the bigger Mysterio character, Jake, I think something that the actor that play him,
Yeah. The one in dark something.
yeah, he was playing on Mysterio and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but they were for me, right? Uh, um, why didn't Tom Holland think that that every time that Jake Gyllenhaal was in the area, it always was a fire elemental or earth, fire, earth, and water. Just was somewhere every time he was there.
I
Come
yeah.
on now.
Yeah.
And he didn't ever notice that who supposed to be around and he fight crime all the time in New York City as he claimed.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Because then, but if you fight crime and stuff like that, you should know that criminals is willing to do stuff just for the distance for them, in my opinion, not to get caught and stuff like that. That Far From Home movie, I give it a C plus. Could have been better, but it's a C plus.
Yeah, I got that.
Because that C plus coming from the Jake Gyllenhaal character, the villain, just actually being the villain in the movie was good enough for me. Uh-oh. The multiverse. Oh, shucks. The multiverse saga. Oh, man. Some of the worst movies about to come up. Black Widow. Oh, man. This ain't good. Uh-oh. Y'all Disney fans, so y'all might not like me after this, but that's what I gotta tell the truth about these movies. Black Widow, C plus movie. Could have been better, but C plus movie. It's not the worst in its phase, but it's worse. But it's bad. That be like a character that in the last 10 years be this? No. Uh-oh. Shang Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I actually like this movie. This movie right here actually just that movie as it actually surprised me. I give it a B plus.
Yeah. For Black Widow movie, right?
No, the Black Widow movie, I give it a C plus.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
And the Shang Chi movie, I give it a B plus. A B
Oh
plus
yeah,
just for Shang Chi.
yeah. Me too. Give a B for it. Yeah.
Yeah. And for Eternals, oh man, that movie was long and boring for a while.
Yeah.
Um, I liked it. I liked it what it was, but it's not the best. But I give it a C plus.
Yeah. Good.
I give it a C plus. It's not the worst, but I give it a C plus.
Yeah, it's not worse. Right.
Spider Man No Way Home. I actually like. Wait a minute. No Way Home.
Oh wait, when I mean Derp said that better not put in both seats here.
Was that the movie just with three Spider Mans? I think that was.
Yes,
Huh?
yes. With Tommy and Andrew require time in the villains. Yes.
I actually like that one based on nostalgia. That's the only reason why I like it, based on nostalgia and stuff that's in the movie. But you take out Toby, if you take out Andrew, it's just a regular it just a regular Tom Holland movie, Tom Holland Spider Man movie. But with Toby all in a minute, I give it a minus
Oof.
because of being nostalgia. That's it. Nostalgia.
Okay.
Only thing saved this movie.
Yeah. I hope to hear you say it because you say
If
you
if,
both
if it worked
seats
for
here. So.
Toby, yeah. Dirt. What you give Spider Man No Way Home?
Derp,
Uh
you
oh.
there?
Oh, sure. He might get mad though. He see that movie. Oh shoot. Let me see. Um, Let me see. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Oh man, I like this movie,
But
but that's
chance.
what this my problem. Uh,
Yeah.
because the last time I checked is that Wanda was not more powerful than Doctor Strange. The last
Yeah.
time I checked, and they just soup up everybody with except to me and Kyle Sparman. I give that movie a minus based on nostalgia. That's it. And Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, I give it a B plus. I give it a I give it a B plus based on some things that I don't agree with happening in that movie. Is sound like in my opinion, they put American Chavez in the movie, which I don't get why you even put her in the movie. It wasn't
Yeah.
unless you start in the Young Avengers, That's the only way that I could think of. I think of her being in the movie, and kind of like the other thing about it. Most of the madness, don't show most of the madness, uh, is that Wanda keep on saying that she need American Chavez to open a portal or something like that
Yeah,
during the movie. And the thing about it, why you try to kill her then? If you
yeah,
try to open up a portal, that makes no sense.
yeah,
Because think about it, if you need somebody to open up a portal, wouldn't that make you think just not to kill a person?
yeah,
Just no matter how mad you are, I wouldn't be killing them because that oh man, Thor: Love and Thunder, the worst Thor movie after besides Ragnarok. Those two are the worst ones. Um, oh man, the movie was cool.
yeah,
Love and Thunder. Shoot, I give that movie a C plus. Just an average movie.
yeah. I agree on the super.
That is an average movie. Oh man, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Oh man, people not gonna like me, but shoot, I just will say it. It is a C plus film. That's what I was expecting from the first one. I was expecting improvement from the first one, but the second one just didn't make sense. Be, because the movie, in my opinion, supposed to be recast. They're supposed to have recast T'Challa, but it didn't want to do it. And they should have like recast T'Challa, I think, in that movie. Because they might not like me, but they should have recast that movie.
Yeah, I mean, I see why not.
Of my opinion, is what I think they should have did. And and the kind of thing about that movie, which I think they should have been doing, is it sounds like try to bring in Storm at the end of the Black Panther movie as a teaser, just with the recast, just T'Challa. I think that would have been a good thing,
I
and
see why that was a current
that's not what I
situation.
think. Because thing about that with me, I think in my opinion, it sounds like if big old T'Challa was living, I don't think that on and Namor would have been breaking into Wakanda so easily.
Yeah,
I
in my
think,
opinion.
in my opinion, because that's like you look at the comic books, they always the comic books have rivalry just with each other, rivalry as friends and rivalry as enemies. They always have rivalries that's about who's the best fighter, and that wouldn't happen just under T'Challa watch. And kind of the bad thing about it, just on making Shuri the queen, in my opinion, it's like she don't think like that.
Yeah,
Because the thing about she was crying and stuff. And because the thing about for me, shoot, I understand the reason why you're crying and stuff like that, but that's what you're the queen over a nation, man. Sure, you cannot be how can I say? Sure, you cannot be illogical about them times and stuff like that, and by fighting people, and so you gotta move differently too. And that was some people don't get as well. They ain't got to move differently, everything else like that.
alright.
Let's see. Phase 5, not even finished yet. Um, Ant-Man the Wasp Quantumania. One of the worst is
It's mega, yeah.
it got to be the worst out the franchise. I think Ant-Man franchise. I give that movie a C plus. And and now for these movies, Guardians Galaxy got Volume 3, The Marvels, Captain America: New Order. Wait a minute, Thunderbolts. Wait a minute, now time out.
What?
The Thunderbolts was coming out in 2024. That make no sense.
Yeah.
They probably came out this year.
I don't know
They must
really.
they must have moved it.
It's a camera, yeah.
Because the thing about the first time, they always been saying that the Thunderbolts supposed to came out this year.
Yeah.
That's what I don't get. That makes no sense. That makes no sense in my opinion. And it's the Marvels come out 2023. Yeah, I know about that one. Captain America: New World Order. I understand for that one coming up for next year. Let me see. And should me see Thunderbolts and Blade. Wait a minute. Time out. Time out. Who moved Blade again? The September 6th.
What?
Hey, they moved Blade again to September 6th. They came out this year, just near the winter time. Between the last time that on the Marvel had moved to on this year, the 2023, they moved it again to 2024. Oh man, I don't, I don't get it. God, done with these movies. Shucks, man, I don't even half good. Because the only movies I think that might be good just out of Phase 5 is out of Guardian of the Galaxy Volume 3 because James Gunn
Yeah.
and Captain America: New World Order. That's it.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Those are the only two movies I got faith in being good.
Yeah,
The
but you're not.
Thunderbolts, I'm not sure about that, and Blade, I'm not even sure about the rating about that. And could they say talk some the Marvels and Guardian 3 is in post production? They should have been finished that movie thing, but they didn't. But they didn't prepare. It sounds like Captain America: New World Order. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, I remember that movie. That's the movie. That is the movie just when the Red Hawk supposed to be on preview in New World Order, which is kind of messed up
Yeah.
because they was kind of messed up, but just by bringing people who part of the Hawk cast inside a and inside just inside a new Captain America movie.
Yeah.
That's kind of like it kind of seems like in that movie it might be like two stories correlating with one. I think
Yeah. Because
if
for
they do
sure.
it right.
Yeah, I hope
Yeah,
so.
and kind of like the Thunderbolt team. I'm not sure about that show
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about
Yeah.
that one.
Not
And
sure about that.
Blade, I'm not sure about Blade either. That's the problem.
Yes. Yeah.
Be, be,
Because I haven't come out yet. It should
because the
quite a long
thing
time
about
ago.
it, yeah, because the thing about it, the two movies, the 2 3 movies that had ruined Phase 5, just was for Thor, um, just when Thor: Love and
I love
Thunder and
Dark
Black
Thunder. Mm-hmm.
Panther and Black Panther: Wakanda.
Amen.
Those two movies messed up Phase 5
Yeah.
based on the
Yeah.
faith and stuff like that people had in Marvel. That
Mm-hmm.
those two movies had shake it off.
Yeah.
They, so they might not like it, but that's just me. Because that's just me in my opinion. Because they might not like me for saying it, but it's how it is. And for phase, wait a minute, time out. You telling me Deadpool 3 is in phase 6? That made no. That movie supposed to been
Yeah.
came out as everybody was hyping up to be.
Yeah, but a long time ago.
2024.
It's
That's too late.
not. Nah, she should come out earlier than that.
November 2024. That's too late for me.
Nah, that'd be too
Yeah,
early. It has to be the earliest. Be not too late.
yeah. Be, because they got the Fantastic Four coming out in 2025. I say really.
Nah, it had to be earlier than
Be,
that.
be,
It had to be earlier.
because the only two movies they got in 2024 is Captain America: New World Order and Blade. because
Yeah,
they might shoot the Thunderbolts are just a series. Shoot, man, you can't
yeah.
come out with another
Make
movie in
the
2020.
yeah. So many different
This should
Marvel
have
movies. I like
because
Nova or
it's
something.
awesome.
Or
Because that Blade movie might not even it might get
you
canceled.
can't.
That Blade movie that there's no how Marvel is. They come up with
Yeah,
excuses, in my opinion. They make an excuse and stuff for that.
yeah.
And kind of like the other thing I think in my opinion, wait a minute, Fantastic Four coming out 2025. I understand the reason why that coming out in 2025 because the Captain America movie, the Blade movie, and the Deadpool 3. No, 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 no. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Some of these movies gonna have to move up.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm looking at this. That all Marvel got three movies just for 2024.
No.
That's not good. Based on the universe they want to make, that just for the Young Avengers, they need at least about three movies and three shows to build up to that.
Yeah.
And and for you telling me that you just got one show just in on production, the Thunderbolts, the which were been supposed to been cast and done with in 2023. Come on now, because think about the Marvels movie, they got um oh man, they got Kane Dynasty coming out 2025.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the only movie in my opinion that
It's
shoot
in
I got an
stores.
excuse for. It might be coming out in 2025. Because we look at it, Kane just tried to wait from the right time, the right team to come towards him. That's the only movie I might wait for the 2025 to see. The Avengers Kane Dynasty. But women now, the Fantastic Four, why that movie coming out so late? Just with
Yeah.
the that movie should be coming out in 2024 to hype up the Kane Dynasty movie. That would make more sense. And play Avengers Secret Wars. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Something missing. Phase 5. It was a trailer. Secret Invasion. Yeah. Yeah, but Secret Invasion's at on
Mm.
Phase 5. Yeah, wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Secret Invasions is missing. Yeah. Because if you look at it, yeah, 2023, that Ant-Man the Wars, and where's Secret Invasion at? That would make sense to have that in it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Secret Invasion puts me in there in Phase
It should
5.
be. Yeah.
The last time I checked, remember trailer, the trailer and
Yeah.
stuff that came out? That puts me in
Oh,
Phase
that's
5. I don't even
plus the
see it.
rest of. Oh, that's why you're using Wiki. That's why Wiki can't make stuff up. That's why. Oh,
But it
that's
got
why.
everything else but that trailer.
I mean, Wiki
It's
can
the,
be altered. So yeah.
and plus the Thunderbolts is not out yet, but that's still on the right date.
Yeah.
That means somebody came in and changed something. That's for somebody just for Disney who came in and changed it. That's what I think could be too.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I think too. They could be something for Disney. He might have came in and say, check that out as evidence. Kind of like Phase 6. How is the Fantastic Four coming out in 2025? That's kind of late.
I, I really don't know that.
Be, because the last time I checked, the fan. Wait a minute now. What's the X Men's? What the X Men's that Kevin Feige was talking about? They put the came out. Because look. I look at Phase 5 and 6. I do not see no X Men's. I don't see it.
Yeah,
Because the only two unreleased I see is Armor Wars and plus an untitled Shang-Chi Legend of the Ten Ring sequel. That's the only two. Oh
yeah,
man. So the Marvel people got some explaining to do. They got some
yeah,
explaining to do. They got some explaining to do, in my opinion. Because think about it, the Secret Invasion trailer came out. That supposed to be a show, as somebody keep on telling me
yeah.
online.
But
People saying talk something. It's supposed to be a show. You know what I'm saying? I said I don't see it.
yeah, but that is a
I
movie.
don't see. Yeah, I thought it was a movie. The last time I checked, yeah, that what everybody was saying. That for the Disney press conference last time, it saw like Secret Invasion supposed to be a movie.
Yeah,
And but they were shoot. I'm looking at the phases, time for movies and stuff like that, and that's what I don't even see it. That makes no sense. That it makes no sense though. For the first pack of Disney made Thomas Secret Invasion supposed to be a movie, and you
yeah.
don't even do it on your list on Wiki and not like that. You don't even put it on there.
I mean, Wiki
That,
can
because
alter things.
yeah, but the thing about for me, if you work for the company, you should look on with Wiki and put your own stuff in it.
Yeah, especially yeah,
Yeah, because think about if you was a big company like that, deal with Disney, you telling me that you can't put your own people on it just to add your source material to it, man? Come on, now, that make no sense. Because that's what if regular people could do it, if regular famous people probably change stuff on their wiki, that shoot, I already know Disney could,
yeah,
and they're bigger than DC, and kind of like up in the future in 2 years, 2 years or 1 year from now, shoot, I probably could do the same thing just for DC movies. That which movies we like, which one we didn't like, and stuff like that. Because if we look at it, shoot, we getting Superman, we getting a Batman movie, we getting a Swamp Thing, we getting a Authority movie, we getting the Green Lantern series. Ooh, boy, that Green Lantern series is gonna be hype
yep.
because that's what you can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
because you look at Green Lantern series, they, they can actually do multiple seasons. Just by the Green Lanterns and different cores and different colors, because it's orange, blue, white, green, red, yellow, and,
and the
and so
dark
other new
and
colors they made up and stuff like that. There's the
yeah,
Green Lantern lore.
the
It's
White
a lot
Wings,
of things that
Wing.
yeah. And the thing about DC, what I always know, DC always get the costume right based on the source material.
Yep,
They
very
get
nice.
the costume right. I know that because thing about it, so you might not like the rate of the movie, but them costumes be on
But the
point
costume
dealing
good.
with DC. They be on point.
Yep,
They deal with
very
Marvel,
nice.
so we got the opposite
And
problem.
sometimes,
Some of these stories be some of the story be good,
and some
but the
cartoon good and
costumes,
this very shit. Not good. I'm not lying.
yeah,
It's the truth.
yeah, because
Sometimes good, sometimes not.
yeah, and thing and for the thing about the Wonder Woman movie 2017, the story was good and plus the costume was good. It was all both, and that was hard to find. There's top
Yeah,
comic book movies and stuff like that, and just try
yeah,
to find a good comic book movie and plus the costume be on point.
yep.
That's what I think.
Yeah,
And this is like one of my predictions for like the Wonder Woman show that supposed to be coming out on the Paradise Island. That show,
yeah.
I
Explain how the Amazon hate the woman, how the men, how they hate the men.
yeah, how they hate men and stuff like that. But the thing is, for me, it's like should they really need to meet the man for a while? They just meet the gods. Sound like Hades, Zeus, different gods that was men. They
Mm-hmm.
didn't really meet the mankind most of the time if you look at it and stuff like
Yeah,
that. they just force them to have their babies sometimes. They just force them that have sex with them and stuff like that. And that one people, in my opinion, don't want to look at based on the background that the Amazons have. It's not that good. And that what people don't want to face it. Because this people talk so I want to go to the Amazon island. This me. You know, I say, shoot, I'm not about to go on that Amazon island unless I got
It's so true.
superpowers to be able just to defend myself and have armor on me. Because you know, I say, shoot, because y'all suckers not about to kill me and stuff on the
Yeah.
island. Yeah, shoot, that's just me. Because think about it, it just will man's will actually stop just to stop looking at the Amazon's looks and look at the background of the Amazons, what they did, they would not want to go unless them island people was nice.
Yeah.
Because if you look at it, most of the people at island is nice. It's just the head people that just make it bad.
Yeah.
Who got a vendetta against one man and they just
Yeah.
blame everybody else. I hate
Yeah.
to say it, but it's like that. Because you
Yeah.
look at the auntie, some of the older Amazon people, it
Mm.
seems like that one man just did them wrong. They just hate everybody.
That's
They, they,
right. Yeah.
they hate everybody else that's in the world. That's men.
Yeah. For
And
one man for hate, but yeah.
yeah, and kind of like the backwards thing about it. It sound like wasn't their worst enemy a woman, Cersei, that was killing the other Amazons. The last time I checked,
Yeah.
the upper comic book lore now. The last time I checked now, Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman enemies was females: Cheetah,
Yeah.
Cersei, Giant
Mm-hmm.
Lady,
Yeah.
and plus one man. I think it was one male villain. I think it's something like that. But the thing about it, he was a muscle brain. He wasn't really that smart.
Yeah.
He, he wasn't really that much trouble for her, I think most of the time though. And Bane, and Bane, a Batman villain, was her enemy too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But the thing about it, that was comic book Bane though. That's comic book Bane. That's kind of tall and
Yeah.
muscular and lose that venom
Yeah.
for for
Could be
for
nothing.
his super strength. That was the only
Yeah.
person. That was the only person that was Batman villain that gave him a hard way. Besides Deathstroke and Bane, those are the only two people that probably can keep up with him.
Yeah.
I think, in my opinion, as Batman villain and stuff like that. And kind of like for next week that and kind of like for everybody who wait on the Power Rangers special or anything like that. Shoot, I will be doing a
Yeah.
watch party
It would be
for it
good.
next week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and if everybody who want to come and look at it, I will be. I will be putting out what time stuff I got me live streaming and stuff like that. But then
Okay.
I just can't show it though based on the rules they got.
You copyright. Yeah.
Yeah, and totally mean too, bro. Totally mean too. Hey, God, so
Actually,
bomb mean about them stuff.
really totally because Saban has were cut off toy, but still,
Yeah, but the thing, in my opinion, that Hasbro just might let you do it. Hasbro ain't the problem.
Yeah, that's right.
That
Yeah.
it sound like I'm some bomb because the last time I tried that jump, just with one of the Project episodes, I think episode one of Beast Morphers, Saban said
Uh,
cut that jump. I said, God dog. I was mad
well,
too.
I
I said,
guess
God
I see
dog.
why because that was Saban though. That's why it was Hasbro Arrow Poppy's line.
Oh, okay. But
I'm
shut
my guess. This is my guess. So
because they might shoot. I'm not going to take that chance. There's no how Netflix
yeah,
and Saban might work together. I'm not
yeah.
sure about that.
I mean,
And
you're right for Hasbro.
and they kind of like that for me, right? Yeah, and kind of like that for me that and what that special need to come up with. The answer is like why is it
Yeah,
called
it's
the
nothing.
Bandora program? That's what I try to figure out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Plus, yeah,
because because if you look at it, what they call the Bandora program, unless that is some kind of pocket dimension. Since we know the multiverse exists, right?
Yeah,
Bandora could be some kind of dimension that they.
Robbie, the Lunar Wolverine
Yeah,
from Wild Horse
yeah,
and the Big of Wild Horse. So yeah,
yeah, yeah.
anything got
And the
more
kind
like
of thing about it,
anything.
be-
So
because thing about it,
okay.
I came down to two people. I came down to two
Mm-hmm.
people that can make Robo Rita. One of the big old machine people, henchmen, and second one is Stronzo, or those two people working together. I
Yeah,
think they
I
try
think
to
Scarlet
they try to
and
take the Earth.
the Scarlet had like a captain in Dino Force. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, and it kind of like that about it. I think, in my opinion, up in the future, Netflix might need to make more crossovers just for older Power Rangers and younger ones, just coming
yeah.
together to beat
Mm-hmm.
down other bad guys. Because think about it, if you look at Law Galaxy, some of them bad guys not dead. Time Force,
Yeah.
Hyper Force. But the thing about it, you can't bring in the tabletop
Uh,
people though.
I mean,
This time to
Hyperware
show
is not
you can't really bring.
right handle. Right now.
But but that's what this the thing though. That's the thing. Should they count Hyperforce as part of the lore now?
I mean, I guess yeah, the fandom for yeah because the comics, the comics side of it.
That yeah, it's in the comic.
I mean, in the
That
Paramorphicon they counted, so yeah, I guess
wait
Happy
a minute.
Rangers for
Oh,
yeah
wait a minute. Wait a minute. That
the Comic
the big
Con.
old brothers, Yashirdo, I think Yashirdo, who played the red, who played the red Hyperforce Ranger.
Yeah,
They probably could bring them back. There's just be the voice
it's
of the
possible. I
people
mean,
that's in
yeah,
the costume. You know what I mean? That it won't be them in the costume, but it'll be their voice.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
probably just stay more like it is in RPM and Samurai. I
yeah,
mean, just
yeah. And Samurai that crossover. You made a Samurai camp crossover just for the Red Ranger had came back
yeah,
as
because
the
he's
same
sometimes
stuff
for
as the
yeah,
voice.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's why campaigns just stay. I said,
yeah, yeah. And kind of thing about it, Dino Charge might need to cross over with some other people too. I think sometime in the
yeah,
future, because if you look at it, Beast Morphers, and Dino Charge that just got something in common.
I
That
mean, he's sometimes play, so yeah,
uh,
that's why.
they kind of fuse with their animals. They kind of fuse with their animals with their DNA.
Yeah,
You look at the stones they got, it,
yeah, did it, but yeah,
because right in my opinion, because in my opinion that'd be a good thing. That's
yeah,
what I think. In my opinion, because they for me making like different crossovers or different series on different rangers. This will happen in the future. I
yeah,
think, in my opinion, and and that could bring in some like the general public for them to learn more about Power Rangers and their lore and stuff like that. That'd be a good thing too. Be- because you look at DC, what they're doing now. They're making a Superman movie just about Superman lore. They're making a Batman movie just with Damian Wayne. They're teaching
mhm,
people that it's different Robins and stuff
yeah,
like that. Because
mhm,
the thing about it, the Marvel people don't get it. Damian Wayne, Damian Wayne is the number one child hero slash anti villain in his own movie. Than Bruce Wayne. Because if you look at it, Damian Wayne want to kill, Batman don't. That's what. If you bring in Damian Wayne, you bring in Nightwing, you bring in Red Hood, you bring in Oracle, you bring in everybody that came
yeah,
after that just came before Damian Wayne. That's a
mhm,
good thing for it right there. It, and that's how Marvel just should have did. This should bring in a young hero that could bring in a whole bunch of other teenager or grown people heroes that's younger. It- because that's what, watch my words. When Damien come out, Nightwing is coming after. Red Hood is coming after this.
Yeah.
Is coming after this movie,
Yeah.
and he might be coming before this movie. He might be in the movie Red Hood or Nightwing,
Yeah.
because in my opinion, because think about it, sure. I think the Penguin might be in this movie too. That so they might, because they might make a new Penguin or some kind of new Two Face. I'll bring in Two Face just before he changed into Two Face. I'll bring in Harvey Dent fighting crime and stuff like that. He get in the accident and he know how to system dirty and stuff like that. That'd be a good thing too if they can do
Yeah.
that,
Right, right. Yeah.
and that'd be a good thing I think in my opinion too. And and kind of like for other thing, I think that should happen for DC. I think in my opinion, it sounds like this should show about Supergirl, how the, yeah, how did Supergirl live on Earth just by Superman was flying around saving people, and she wasn't sure if she used her powers or not. That'd be a good thing to see.
Yeah.
It it'd be something like the first season of Supergirl. I think something like the first season of Supergirl that was on CBS. It should be similar to that and stuff like that. I think, in my opinion, because the thing about DC, if they were to do comedy, Supergirl is that character. She sounds like a
Yeah.
fun
Very
character,
fun.
because if you look at it, she sounds like a fun character that you just do comedy with. I think, in my opinion, you put comedy with serious in her movie, but with
Yeah.
Superman, he more serious than comedy, and that what people just don't get. And, and Marvel, and Marvel, in my opinion, this ain't learned that either with some of their heroes. Because if you look at it, Drax is not a comedy person, but that's what
Yeah.
James Gunn made it work. Just with seriousness, he balanced it out. He knew how to balance it out to a certain point in his movies, and and just with Thor Ragnarok, they just went all comedy, just doing a situation when shooting is serious. I just don't get that. How do you just by Thor world just getting destroyed into a joke? And people lost their mind. That's like, in my opinion, I think it's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
It's something start and talk.
I really like him.
Uh, let me make sure everything good. Oh, and it's on my opinion.
Yeah.
Um, I was looking at just in Thor Ragnarok, it's on that was getting destroyed. Thor world was getting destroyed. Why is everybody laughing? I'm looking around. Now I just mad. But that's when I saw that, because that just me, in my opinion, it sounds like should the people in theaters shouldn't even be laughing Thor world getting destroyed
Yeah.
in that movie. I think,
Yeah.
in my opinion, and and people to that movie walk out of the theater say that's the best Thor movie they saw. I look at everybody, boy. Sure, I put my head down. I heard that Takiti Takiti Wakiti made people think that it was actually a funny thing that at Thor World just got destroyed. And that's what I told my sister to look at the animated version first. That's what I told her. And she saw the animated version of that movie, man, at the live action version. Once I showed her the one that was in an animated version, just when Hawk versus Thor, and he wasn't Thor Ragnarok, man, shoot. My sister was mad, and she asked me the reason why the movie didn't match the comic books. I said I don't know because the person probably didn't read the comics and stuff like that, and that's what I was right. I was looking. I said,
Yeah.
"You telling me? You telling me you made a movie that does about one of the most traumatizing in life that did one of the most traumatizing lifetime of Thor when he was living. Then you telling me you made a joke? Come on, man. That just don't make no sense. That just don't make sense. So that just me, in my opinion, is what I think. It all makes sense. But everybody different though. Everybody different than me. Everybody different than me though. In time for that,
Yeah, nothing.
because the thing about me, in my opinion, so they might not like me for saying that,
Lying. So, is there immediate?
yeah, my mic missed the mood itself. I missed
Um,
the mood something.
I,
Oh, and like for Nesrine, I will be talking about that was a movie or a series and stuff like that. Next live stream
yeah,
and stuff like that. In my opinion, it's a whole lot of video games on franchises that deserve animation or just a live action adaptation just with the right person. I was talking
yeah,
about it
granted. Yeah.
next live stream and stuff like that. And do you got anything just to promote anything coming up?
I know, I don't think.
Okay. Um, because my next stream about the video game stuff will be tomorrow around 10:45, 10:50. It be up
I,
and stuff like that tomorrow. Talk about the video game stuff, everything like that. And for everybody watching on Twitch and YouTube, y'all can also come if y'all want to talk about the video game stuff and animation games that deserve stuff that deserve a live action animation. It'll be tomorrow. And for everybody, I'll see y'all later and see y'all next time.
yeah.